welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Utah Utes offense will go on the attack first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. That's reeled in, it's Parker. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Fires to the big fella. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Utah! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So West Virginia's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gallagher. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive. Going and
throw it over the top of the deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, They don't hook up, but he's the guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet no...
Brings him to the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Utes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Gallagher. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. It's White. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Turning it on. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the defense stopped him again on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced. Use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. He wants to go deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Utah! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And they'll try to tack on 2.
You talk to any quarterback, Jesse, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellas with the big reach, the nice mitts, nice catch by the tight end.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a...
Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Utes.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Gets it out fast. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Briggs. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
And they'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Here comes the offense on second down. Hines is tight end. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Utah! A great catch and run for 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He's got it on the right. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Caught in the backfield, it's White. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
The Utes want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Wants to go up top. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants. He can buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bray. He breaks a tackle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Creates a little space. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking downfield on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's White. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, Dave, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film, leading up.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Pocket breaking down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. The Utes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Touchdown, Utah! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go.
There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back's got it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
High Trying to change now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
The Utes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Utah! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Leaves it with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Brings it down on the right side. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. And the Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Henderson. Flips it out on the screen. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute better.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Turns it loose deep. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Utes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
You know, I love offensive.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. He might want another play. From the gun. Under fire. Trying to find the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Back to throw, it's Dampier. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Bray. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Parker. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. The Utes in the hurry up. Wants to adjust the pattern. 3rd down play from the gun. That's caught. It's Parker. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete on the right side. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. After this, it'll be a wrap. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. When you know you have a team out